And I'm Steven.
Welcome to Teen Talk. So it's been a while since I've been here on Teen Talk, and I'm so happy to do this round because I get to introduce to you one of our newest team members, Steven. I'm so happy you're here and that we get to host this really exciting Red Ribbon Week together.
Yeah, thanks, Tamara. I'm excited too because, as she said, it's Red Ribbon Week and we've got all the cool stuff. Look at this. We've got stress balls, all kinds of stress balls. We've got these really cool water bottles. Here you go, Tamara. You need one of these because it's always good to stay hydrated. What else have we got? Let's see what we've got. We've got bracelets. We've got all the bracelets, and in case you weren't already aware, you didn't notice, we're already wearing them. Look at this. What else do we got? We've got ribbons. All the red ribbons. Look at this. Here, that one's for you. Yes, ma'am. Very special ribbon just for you. Also, what else? We've got stickers. We've got all the Petey stickers. Oh my goodness. We got more ribbons. We got more stress balls.
We have all the things.
We have all the things. And last but not least, we have a very special picture of Enrique Kiki Camarena.
Yes. Okay, Steven. Yes, we have all of this stuff, but we have something very special planned for you. We had the chance to reach out to the Honorable Judge Enrique Camarena Jr. and he's answered some of our questions, and we get to share those today.
What? Well, I mean, yeah, ribbons and stickers and stress balls are cool, but what are we waiting for? Let's hear those answers.
Hi, my name is Enrique Camarena. I'm a judge in the San Diego Superior Court in California, and I want to thank you for inviting me to share with you about Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week started in 1985 after my father's murder, and it was started by students, faculty members at a high school, just like many of you who are watching this TV, people who care about the lifestyle and healthy choices of young people. And it grew from a small school club to now a nationwide drug prevention program and drug education program. And it is the longest running drug abuse prevention program in the United States. And I'm very happy for that because it started because of my dad's murder. And it is very special to me because a lot of people talk about my dad, remember my dad, and the sacrifice that he gave back in 1985.
DEA Agent Enrique Camarena has left behind such an amazing legacy. A legacy that we get to relive every year for Red Ribbon Week. And then we asked him, what does Red Ribbon Week mean to you?
Special to me because it is a program that remembers my dad, his sacrifice, his commitment to duty, honor, and service. But it also is a way for students to talk about the dangers of drugs, making healthy choices with their parents, with their teachers, with community members, with police officers, with their doctor. And it encourages people to make good choices and encourages communities to come together. And I think that part of the legacy, I think, to me is more important because it gets the conversation going. And sometimes that's what young people need to learn and to make good choices for themselves and have a brighter future.
And here are some of his thoughts on this year's Red Ribbon Week theme.
The theme for Red Ribbon Week this year is be happy, be brave, and be drug-free. Be happy and being brave, I think, are two very good personality traits in getting to be drug-free and continuing a drug-free lifestyle. Being happy, looking for happy things to do that you enjoy, that make you happy, make your family happy, that are healthy, and making healthy choices. Those are things that everyone needs to do, especially young people. And being brave about it. Sometimes having conversations about drug abuse and avoiding drug abuse are difficult ones to have, but be brave, talk about it, and share about it. I think that's what families need to do very early on with their kids. Parents, community members, counselors shouldn't be afraid of talking about the dangers of drugs and making healthy lifestyle choices. Just like eating healthy, eating your vegetables should go hand in hand in the same type of conversation as avoiding drugs and avoiding prescription drug abuse. Families should communicate, and I think the talk about drug abuse and avoiding drug use should be included in that.
I really thought it was very cool how he focused on being brave to have those conversations about alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs.
And now we get to hear what Judge Camarena has observed throughout the entire history of Red Ribbon Week.
I've noticed that more and more community members, more and more students and young people feel comfortable talking about drug abuse prevention. And I think that's a great thing. Back in the 80s when Red Ribbon Week started, that wasn't common. And talking about drugs and avoiding drugs and children having the tools to do that just didn't exist in the 1980s. Now kids have the tools, know that making good life decisions, making healthy choices is something that's positive for them. And so I think that's a wonderful thing that has happened over the years. And it's interesting because students help one another out in understanding those concepts. And so sometimes when a child doesn't have that kind of connection at home, they might have that kind of connection with a counselor, with a teacher, or even a friend in talking about those difficult subjects.
Up next is his opinion on what families can do to help youth have more positive, healthy futures.
I often get asked about how can families support one another and support their children with healthy lifestyles. And I think a huge part of that is open communication, talking about difficult subjects with their kids. In fact, when you have open communication, most subjects aren't that difficult to talk about. So parents just need to open that door, talk to their kids, get resources about talking about drug abuse with their kids and other difficult subjects. And their children should feel comfortable coming to them about any subject. And once you open the door to talking to your kids about any subject, no matter what it is, even if it's dangerous, a dangerous subject, I think most parents want to have that open line of communication. And once you have that, good things happen. And I think Red Ribbon Week and the tools that come out of different organizations like Project Turnaround help parents do that. Take advantage of it.
Here's some helpful suggestions if you want to talk to youth or to maybe even a friend about alcohol, tobacco, or drugs. First of all, do your homework, know the issues, and come up with some resources that you can pass along. Number 2, set some boundaries. Make sure that they know you're not going to tolerate drug use. And last but not least, number 3, listen without judgment or without interruption. Make sure you're positive, that you ask clarifying questions, and that you show empathy.
And lastly, we wanted to know what the country should take away from this special week of remembrance and advocacy.
When I speak about Red Ribbon Week and my dad, I often tell the students to tell someone, or tell at least 5 people. Tell their grandma, tell their dad, tell their friend, their cousin, who wasn't at the speech that I gave, who didn't hear it. And if we can get it to multiply the message of making healthy choices, living a drug-free lifestyle, if we can amplify that, multiply that, we'll make headway into a healthier nation, healthier communities. And I think that's what parents need to really think about, is that talking about it with others, talking about it with their kids, can only have a positive effect. I want to thank Project Turnaround for continuing to celebrate Red Ribbon Week. It's obviously something that's very special to me, to see it happening so far away from me and all across the country. And I just want to remind everyone that Project Turnaround and I want you to be drug-free. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Camarena, for being a part of our very special Red Ribbon Week Teen Talk episode.
And remember, together we can be happy, brave, and drug-free.